Monday, y'all. We are officially live. Your girl Janice is live. I am here with Daniela, who is our client concierge. And so, if you guys are watching the replay, type in replay in the chat. Type in replay in the chat if you guys are watching the replay. Happy Monday, happy Monday. Welcome to the live stream. I'm really, really excited to have Daniela on. She's our client concierge. She's been with our team for a while.
Oh, wow. Wow.
A long time. So I'm excited to do this live. So, guys, real quick, as you guys are logging in, also drop in the chat what city and state you guys are logging in from. And if you have a beauty supply store, drop the name of the beauty supply in the chat. And if you guys are watching on Instagram, you can also drop your city in the chat if you guys can hear us. But the real party is over on Facebook. So if you're a part of our Power Circle group, come join us on Facebook so that you guys can be a part of the conversation. All right. So I wanted to come on live today with my girl Daniela because she is the one that is behind you guys conversation before you actually jump into beauty supply. She is like the first line of communication. And so I wanted to come on and have this conversation around some of the things and the fears or the things that come up for you guys as you are getting into beauty supply, some of the fears or the misconceptions and stuff like that. But first, before we get into it, because I'm getting so excited and ahead of myself, I want her to come on and introduce herself, give us a little bit of your background, and just, whatever you want to share. She's so cute, by the way, guys. And we're both from New York. We are both in New York.
Yes. Thanks, Janice. Thanks. So, yes, I am your client concierge. I am the one that spends time with you over the phone. Most of you guys see me on Zoom. This is where I'm at all the time when I come see you guys. I am definitely everything beauty supply. I love beauty. I embody beauty. I love looking beautiful. I love working with you guys and I love entrepreneurship. But most of all, I love a bold woman. I
Mm.
love boldness. I love boldness. I love women that know what they want. I love when you guys come in my office and you guys are so hungry and you guys want this so bad. But like Janice said, sometimes we don't always put the pieces together in our mind correctly. And so it brings up fear. It does. So
Yeah. So when you have the conversation with women, like what are some of the most common things? Because most of the conversations are with women of color, because we are very
mhm.
passionate about this industry. And that's why I wanted her to come on to share some of like the common things that come up for women on these calls as they're like working through whether or not they actually want to do it.
So I would start off with the number one. The number one thing that always comes up is money.
Mm.
They they're they want to know, how is this really going to happen? Like, I have some of the money, I don't have all the money, but Danielle, you're telling me that this is possible. How in the world is this possible? And so we do spend a lot of time together over the financial piece of it. A lot of people don't understand, but there's so many ways that we can help you get the money you need to open up your business. We have grants, we have personal loans, we have credit specialists. We have so many things, and we have the time to work with you to make sure you have everything in line to get your store open. So I would say finances is the number one daily issue for women. They want, even women who have their credit together, who have money, they want to know, why so much money?
Hmm.
Why this, why that? So
Yeah, and that's the interesting thing because when I got started, I said the same thing to myself, y'all. I was like, I don't know if I have enough money, but I did it anyway because I was bold, like Daniela said. I was like, I've always been very bold. So like, I had no idea how much it was going to cost, and I didn't have all my ducks in a row, to be honest, and I didn't have credit. So I went ahead and did it anyway because I had fire in me. I had such a
wow.
fire in me that I was like, it's either going to work or it's going to work. And I think that's a mindset shift that a lot of us need to start to adapt in order to actually become successful in this industry, is that it's either going to work or it's going to work. There is no other way around it. And so, like, I say this thing all the time, like, a lot of us are also mothers. I'm a mother, Danielle's a mother. And if something happened to our kid and we needed money real quick for our kids, like, we will figure it out as a mother.
Mhm.
And so when
Yeah.
it comes to your business, I think it's really important for you to have that same enthusiasm and that same fire that is like, it's going to work or it's going to work. And what's so amazing about what we do and all the things that Daniela mentioned is that the funding is more readily accessible today than it was 10 years ago when I got started. And girl, I still did it anyway. Like, and this is one huge topic that I'm so excited to share with you guys at the conference, because I know that this is one of the biggest obstacles for people to actually make the
Mhm.
decision to go ahead and do it, outside of just plain old confidence and just not feeling, ready to take the steps. I know money is a big thing. And so for the first time ever, we have a credit specialist that is coming to Atlanta to teach you guys business credit. And we also have a grant writer, which I'm super excited about, coming to Atlanta to actually share grants with y'all. Grants, as most of you guys know, is free money. It's money that you don't have to pay back. And so we are going to go through the grant writing process during our 3-day conference. We're going to be going through building business credit. Again, not having to use your own money is a big thing that I teach in beauty supply, because a lot of us, we start up our businesses, we use all of our savings, we use all of our 401k, right? Because we think that we have to. And I'm here to tell y'all that y'all don't have to do this. Y'all don't have to do it that way. And I'm going to be sharing all of those gems during our 3-day weekend in Atlanta next month. Okay. So if you guys go to beautysupplybootcampweekend.com, we're actually shutting down registration this week. This week it is our last week, y'all, for y'all to get these tickets, because we're going next month and we need to wrap up and get our head count together. And we're also almost sold out at the same time. So there is a sense of urgency, and I see some ticket sales today, so I appreciate y'all for buying y'all tickets and investing in yourself. But there is a sense of urgency I want you guys to feel, because it's not a game. And y'all know what y'all like to do. Y'all like to wait until everything is over and then I get the email like, I want to get my ticket, can I get my ticket? Y'all, I won't be able to extend it. Like, this is the week that I need y'all to like get it together. What we do have as well is we have payment plan options for the first time
Mhm.
ever, because y'all know I don't like doing payment plans with y'all, but we have payment plan options. So you can get your regular general admission for as low as 124, or if you want to do the VIP, because I'm a VIP girl, VIP me, upgrade me, 248. 248. Okay. So let's jump back into this conversation about Black women winning in beauty supply. So, Daniela, talk to us about one of the reasons, the unique reasons why you see Black women actually wanting to get into beauty supply. Like, what is the common thread, or the common reason or common theme of why Black women want to do this?
Oh my, that is such a good question. And I love because every woman I talk to, they're just so passionate about the beauty supply industry. One, they hate going to all the other stores. They don't like how they're treated. They don't like how they're treated. They want to walk into a store that looks good, that embodies the beauty that they show on the outside of them and what's on the inside of them.
Mm-hmm.
And not to mention, it's $1 trillion industry. It's a billion
Mm-hmm.
dollar industry. You can make money in this business. And so a lot of Black women, they're waking up. They're like, you know what? They're hopping on it because you can make so much money. And it's something that they can stay beautiful and do. They can look good. They can set their own hours. And it's beauty supply.
Yep.
Every Black woman, I don't care what natural disaster comes, what recession comes, we are always going to find a way to get our hair done. We are always going to find a way to look good. This is a recession proof industry.
Yes.
And I was going to tell you guys also, I like to tell the women I work with, because I'm a believer in God. And in Proverbs 28, it says, "The wicked flee when no one pursueth, but the righteous is as bold as a lion." You have to be bold as an entrepreneur. You have to be bold in this business. And as an entrepreneur myself, I understand it's hard. It's so many days that you just be ready to lose your mind. But that boldness and your connection to God, and you staying steadfast on your dreams and what you want to accomplish, believing in God is going to get you exactly where you need to be. He's not telling you to be, he said only the wicked flee. So don't run. You
Hmm.
have to be bold and keep going.
Oh, I love that. And you can count on Miss Danielle to bring out a Bible verse real quick for you. Okay. Listen, we love it. We love it. Okay, so what she said, what I really loved about what you said about the boldness and this industry being recession proof and having all of those elements together, y'all. I opened my store during the last recession. A lot of you guys know my story. I opened in 2009. This was off the heels of the mortgage crisis. And it was a very bad recession. There was no jobs, right? People were literally looking for work at McDonald's that had master's degrees, right? It was pretty bad. And I opened my store during this time. And I personally saw how Black women still came up in there with their unemployment checks, getting hair, getting makeup, because they wanted to feel good, right? And when you look good, you feel good. And so, knowing that this is a recession proof industry to be in, right now is the best time to actually get started. Because when everybody else is afraid to open their store or to start their businesses, you're not, which means you're going to be getting into this industry in a time where everyone else is afraid, which means you have less competition. You have less new people trying to come in and build their own stores. And so, if
Mhm.
you are the one that steps out on faith and opens their store, and you're the first one to do it in your community, because there's going to be people to come after you, right? But as long as you
Mhm.
are the first and people acknowledge you as the first Black owned beauty supply store, you may not have all the things, because I didn't have all the things, y'all. But because I was the first Black owned beauty supply store in my town, in my entire town, people still remember me, and people remember me to this day. Like, I feel like, is Keisha on here? Keisha was like, I remember when you had your store 10 years ago. And I was like, what? And now I'm helping Keisha open her own store. That is it's a crazy story. But now I'm helping Keisha open her own store, and I'm really excited about that. So y'all, this is what we're gonna be talking about in Atlanta. This is the importance of having a conference, because it's great to be able to get on Zoom, right, Danielle? It's great to talk to people
Yes.
virtually, but the power that happens when you're in a
Mhm.
room, when you are in
Yes.
a room with the people, is on a whole nother level, y'all. It's on a whole nother level, right? And so we are shutting it down this week because we're wrapping things up, and it's going to be such a good time, y'all. I have meetings every single day
Mhm.
about this conference. I'm so excited to serve y'all in real time. And Danielle's going to be there too. Right? The whole team
Yes.
is
I'm
going
ready.
to be there. So we're so excited to see you guys. And this weekend is literally all about letting you guys know that there's going to be trainings, there's going to be sessions, it's going to be all of that. You know, I teach. Y'all know I teach. But really, I am excited for networking. I'm excited for new
Mhm.
relationships, new business partnerships, and all of the amazing things that just happen when people decide to invest in themselves. And then they get with other people who are like minded, who also decide to invest in themselves. And you guys get together, and your two brilliant minds create an amazing business. Because I always tell you guys, like, I wish I could have found a partner who was like minded. I wish I could have had a community where I could network with people and give them ideas, and really try to foster an amazing business relationship with someone. But there was nothing like this in my time. But now there is. Now there is, right? And we are putting on this amazing 3-day weekend for you guys in Atlanta. Okay. And so for this thing to keep going year after year after year, you guys have to show up, right? Black people, we have to show up and support the things that we want to keep going, right? And so I want y'all there. Go ahead, take over.
I also wanted to say, I was actually reading up 20% of Black owned businesses fell because they don't have mentorship.
Ooh.
Because you
Mm-hmm.
don't believe in spending money to make money. You have to spend
Mm.
money. See, our minds are conditioned to only think on what we lose.
Ooh.
Our mind is conditioned that way, and so we that pours over into everything that we do. We go into entrepreneurship, and we don't want to spend our own money to open up a business because we're focused on what we're losing. But you have to give in order to receive.
Wow.
You do. You do. You have to put out. You have to put out. Don't be afraid. I always tell the women
Dang,
that
that
I
was
work with.
good. I never knew
Yeah, I
that.
do. I tell the women I work with, I say, don't you even think about the investment that you're putting. You're about to make that back in your first 90 days, baby. Don't you
Mm.
even worry about the investment. This is it's a small investment to get started, but think about all the time that you're saving, the knowledge that you're gaining, right? And you're gonna walk in your business. You know exactly how to run a successful business that stays open. You don't have to be that 20%.
Mm. Wow. That's a part of that, getting into that abundance mindset, getting out of scarcity mindset and getting into that abundance mindset is so key and it's so important. And
Mhm.
literally 3 days, y'all, 3 days of worth of your time for your entire life to be changed is literally nothing, because I spent
Mhm.
years trying to figure this out. I spent over $20,000 in mistakes trying to figure this out. Give me 3 days and $500 and $500.
Yes.
And I'm
Yes.
in there like swimwear, y'all. So, some of the topics that I want to share with you guys that we're going to be talking about, right? Our first day is all about branding, right? And so, making sure that I walk you guys through how to create an amazing brand that's going to be set apart from the competition is paramount. And that's why we extended it from 2 days to three, because historically, y'all, it was only a Friday and Saturday, and I was out there. I am coming in teaching you guys on Thursday branding, all things branding. That's when my VIP people, we're going to sit down together. So everyone who's VIP, we're going to sit down together. We're going to have a one-on-one. We're going to talk about your brand. We're going to make sure it's ironed out and perfect, that you feel confident and that you love your brand. But most importantly, a lot of you guys come up with these ideas and concepts, and it's good, right? But we just need to fine tune it to make sure that it's set apart from the competition, because we see stuff online and it's kind of like copy this, copy that, copy, and we I just want to make sure that y'all have your own unique brand, right? That's all of Thursday. Then Friday, we have a full day of sessions. I am bringing out all of my professionals out there, so accountants, lawyers, brand experts, the grant specialists, all of that's happening Friday. So Friday is when we start to create the building blocks of your six-figure beauty supply store, right? And so I'm taking you guys from the ground level all the way up on how you can create the six-figure, and making sure that you guys understand that there's certain operational things that you need to have in place in order for this business to be successful, right? Because a lot of us think that we just need to find a good space and we just need good products, and boom,
Mhm.
we have a successful store. And that's why a lot of our black homes owned beauty supply stores have a very high failure rate, because there's so much more to operating, right? A good, successful six-figure beauty supply store than just a good location and good products, right? There's so much more
Mhm.
to it. And that's what I'm going to be talking about on Friday, the elements to creating a successful six-figure beauty supply store. Okay. Then Saturday is all about growing and scaling your store. So once the store is created, how do I make sure that it stays successful? How do I make sure that my store grows year over year 10%, right? Because that's, y'all know that I want to see y'all grow 10% every single year. How do I make sure that I do this? I'm going to be sharing some of my key growth strategies, and this is so good for those of you who have stores and you're feeling like, okay, I'm at 8K months and I want to be at five-figure months. Like, I was in between 8K and 9K, and I'm like, how do I break through to 10K? How do I get over this hump? And a lot of you guys are at that hump, right? And I get that in retail. It's annoying. You just want to break through 10K. I'm going to show y'all how to break through 10K. So a lot of our clients get to 10K in their grand opening weekend. To my clients who are on this, they break through 10K in a grand opening weekend. I'm going to give y'all the sauce to break through that 10K, right? So if y'all been stuck, even if you're not even at 5K, if you're not at 5K, I want you to DM me actually. If you're not at 5K, I want you to DM me because I definitely want to make sure that you come out to Atlanta. But if you're between 5K and 10K and you're trying to get to that 10K, that Saturday, the Saturday sessions that I have planned for y'all I guarantee it. And I don't guarantee a whole lot, but I guarantee when you come on Saturday and you hear these sessions and these growth strategies that I have been teaching for years and I've updated them, you guys are going to be completely blown away. And that $500 investment, or if you do VIP, is 994. Like it's going to be nothing because your revenue is going to 2x after you guys leave. I guarantee it. Like if you implement these growth strategies that I'm teaching on Saturday, I guarantee if you do it right, like you have to follow everything that I say. If you do it right, your income will 2x. Period. What
Wow.
else, Daniela?
Amazing. Amazing. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm ready. I'm excited. This is the year of increase, and I'm excited.
I'm excited too, y'all. So
Mhm.
we're gonna wrap up here, y'all. Um, if you guys have any questions, Danielle, you can tell them how they can reach you.
Yes, you can reach me on Facebook under Daniela Collins, or you can email me at clientconcierge at thebeautysupplybootcamps.com.
Yes. And like I said, guys, you have 5 days left to register for the conference. Go to beautysupplybootcampweekend.com to register for your tickets. There's payment plans available. And if you have any questions, feel free to like drop it in our private Power Circle group, or you can just email Daniela, and we will get back to you. Okay, guys. But whatever questions you have, like just feel free to reach out. And we're here to help you guys because we want everybody to be in the room. Okay. So we are going to sign off here. It's so good to see y'all. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much, Daniela, for coming on this live tonight. And we will see you
Yes.
guys in Atlanta.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.